Hi DeeJ, how are you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Gamescom, is it awesome?
Gamescom is awesome. Yes, there's a global community of Guardians that have rallied around this game, and this is a great opportunity for us to leave home and speak to people like yourself and really get acquainted with people from all over the world that play Destiny, and to let them know that we appreciate them, to learn from them, to better understand how we can make the game better, and to celebrate their own achievements and understand how they use their voice to manage their own corners of the community. So for me personally, it's an amazing way to spend a week.
Yeah, I agree. I love to be here, and I'm so excited I get to play Rise of Iron, and I played private matches, I played the new Crucible, the new Strike, and it's all very good. So I'm just gonna hop straight into the questions. So what's your goal with Rise of Iron?
I think our goal is what it always is with Destiny. We love to build worlds that connect people. We love to tell stories that capture people's imaginations and give them an opportunity to forge connections with other players, to make friends, to join clans, to see the world through a very romantic lens, to see a world that's worth defending, that's worth fighting for. Even a civilization on the brink of destruction can exist in a bright and hopeful future. So these are the stories that we're telling. At the same time, we're going to introduce some new features. We're going to give people control over the Crucible with private matches, so that clans like the Peasant Guard can create their own experiences, either with other clans or for other players, or even just with each other. Find out who on your friends list is the best warrior in the Crucible. There's so many fun things that are going to happen in this. Obviously, we've got a raid coming, so we're going to be able to eventize the launch of that raid and find out who can be the first to beat the final encounter, and build a monument for those people on the blog. I mean, this is an extension of the entire community experience, and it's what we live for.
I want to ask about the record book, because that's a big thing in Rise of Iron. Tell me more about that.
The first time we've seen a record book in Destiny was with the Sparrow Racing League. It was something that you had to purchase. It was a framework of challenges that you could use to unlock very specific rewards. It's similar to that in Rise of Iron, but it comes with the expansion. So when you play Rise of Iron, the record book is included. The first thing you'll do is you'll break the seal, you'll open it up, and you'll see everything that Lord Saladin expects from you in order to become an Iron Lord. You'll play the campaign, there are a series of challenges, you're going to earn your armor, and this is going to be what you use to navigate this new adventure.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. So you say we'll go through a campaign which is 5 missions long, as we've heard. So what happens when you're done with those 5 missions? What's next?
As always, when the campaign finishes, when that final cinematic cutscene plays out, your own personal adventure begins. You start writing your own story. So you're going to participate in a number of endgame rituals. There's the Plague Lands to explore. There's the new Strike to play, which you played, and that will continue the themes of the story. There is the raid that will launch the Friday following the launch of the game.
Looking forward to that.
Yes, assuming that you play through the campaign that quickly. If you're ready to raid on Friday, then have at it. See if you can become the first person to complete that. Obviously, there is a new mode and new maps that you can enjoy in the Crucible. And then there are all these rituals in the game, like Archon's Forge, or the different things that you'll be doing with the Archivist to understand the different artifacts that you can enable to honor the memories of the fallen lords by embracing their power and changing the way you fight. So there'll be a lot of things for you to do to completely transform your character into a hero that is unique and represents your own fighting style.
Yeah, sounds amazing. Also, when you have your own character, you also have your own gear. And there's a lot of new gear in Rise of Iron.
There is,
And you have also introduced something called ornaments. Can you tell me more about that?
Ornaments are very cool. They work on weapons and they work on armor. So when
all kinds of armor, or just legendary and excellence?
Well, you've got 3 sets of armor in Rise of Iron that accommodate these ornaments. So you've got the raid set. You've got the Iron Lord set, which is a product of the campaign in the record book, and then you have the Trials of Osiris set. So each of them accommodate ornaments, and by mastering these activities, by overcoming these challenges, you will apply these decorative elements to your armor. Now, it's not like a shader in that it just changes the color palette. What we're doing is we're adding effects like fire, we're changing the geometry so they become more ornamental.
Yeah.
And at a glance, we've always been able to tell who finished the raid. But now, at a glance, thanks to the ornament system, you'll be able to tell who has mastered that raid. And they look badass. I mean, when you go through and you see concept art for that stuff, and then you see it coming online in the game, it's a really fascinating creative process to watch. I mean, it's fun to be a fly on the wall at Bungie while people dream up these things and build these things. In terms of your weapons, there are some exotic weapons, not all exotic weapons, but some exotic weapons have been singled out for ornamentation. And you acquire the ornaments for your weapons, you can apply them to these guns, very specific ornaments for specific guns. For example, Hawkmoon has a great ornament for when that extra supercharged round leaves the barrel.
Looking forward to that one.
It actually explodes with luminosity. The gun actually lights up. And then there's ornaments for Kvostov, there's ornaments for Monte Carlo, and some others.
Yeah, really looking forward to that. How do you acquire these ornaments?
You acquire these ornaments in a Radiant treasure box.
Right.
It's something new that we're releasing in Rise of Iron. You can get a Radiant treasure box once a week as a product for a strike. Okay. And if a week just isn't enough, if you've got a lack of patience, as I do, you can always go to Eververse Trading, and Tess will hook you up.
All right. Another big thing which I saw when I was playing here the other day was that clan integration is now in game. Can you tell me more about that? Because that's quite exciting for me.
It's very exciting for me too. I mean, it's honestly why I work at Bungie, is because I'm a product of the clan culture that grew out of Bungie games.
Yeah.
So we're putting a clan roster in the director. So you'll be able to take a look at the people who are in your clan. For somebody who first joins a clan, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Because when you first join a clan as the new guy, it's not guaranteed that everybody in that clan is going to accept your friend request. But in joining a clan, you can suddenly gain access to up to 100 people who are now willing to play with you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole point of a clan. That's the whole point of playing a private match, is filling it up with your friends. So the clan support and the private matches is a very logical marriage, because if you're going to open up a lobby for a game of your choosing, the best way to fill it up is to just welcome in people from your clan.
Yes.
It also gives clans an opportunity to challenge each other, like dueling houses, like warring tribes. Yeah.
It's going to be a peasant tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then which other clan would the peasants challenge? Why don't you throw down the gauntlet right now?
Math class, maybe?
Math class versus peasant guard, coming soon to a stream near you. They're pretty good, man.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're really good.
And Dado's a very competitive guy.
Yeah.
He'll punch you in the face.
He will punch me in the face. I never met him in real life, but...
Oh, he punches me in the face every time I see him.
Yeah, he does?
Yep.
It's amazing.
He's a nice guy.
Good. I think Dato is a nice guy. Another question that I've also seen someone from the community ask is what happens with the area back at the tower where Lord Saladin is, because he's moving up to Felwinter's Peak now.
He is moving up to Felwinter Peak, indeed. And now that he has serious business atop that new fortress, that mountain fortress, your new base of operations, we've opened up the back of the tower for other events. So perhaps we'll have more events after the launch of Rise of Iron that we can use to occupy that space.
Yeah.
And when those louvers open up and you're able to go back there and be surprised by something, I won't rob you of that with a video interview.
No, I don't want spoilers in this either.
Okay.
Because I'm looking forward to discovering stuff myself. And I have two more questions.
Okay.
The first one, is there new swords in Rise of Iron?
There just might be new swords in Rise of Iron. Yeah, if you're going to become a knight, it makes sense that you would have a sword.
Yeah.
Although just about any bladed, edged weapon pales in comparison to that flaming axe.
I agree.
So that's really the big daddy to be looking forward to.
And the last thing is that I am just looking forward to Rise of Iron. Can you just remind people, if you have forgot, when Rise of Iron comes out?
Rise of Iron comes out September 20th. It will be on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. If you have missed out on any of the Destiny adventures, you can grab onto the Destiny collection to catch up. We'll have a character boost if your Guardian is underleveled, so we're going to make it real easy for you to continue your adventure. If any of your guys are on the PS3 or the Xbox 360, there's going to be a digital upgrade path. So if you have the Taken King on your legacy console and you acquire a new box and you fire that thing up, just go into the digital marketplace, and if it detects the fact that you have played the Taken King, that you own the Taken King, then on that account you'll be able to download the Destiny the collection for $40.
That's an amazing deal as well.
Yeah,
So
well,
a
we're
lot of
trying to make it
games,
easy for people to join the Destiny community, and obviously, if you're a member of the Destiny community, remain in the Destiny community.
Sounds good. Thanks for your time, DeeJ.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll see you in Felwinter Peak.
You will see me at Top Felwinter Peak.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys.